Hey everybody, Beeblefoxx here. Today I'm going to be showing you something that I noticed on the Sims 3. You can actually adopt a child there, and it just appears in your house, and you can put it in the basement or do whatever you want with it. So today I decided to go ahead and do that myself, because if you can do it in a game, why not in real life, right? So we're just gonna what do we do? We're just gonna unbox my new daughter here. I just gotta wipe this clean first. But I don't want to get her dirty. We're gonna take a look at her, my new daughter. I haven't named her yet, but I figure I have to see her first. I mean, if you, the eyes are a window to a person's name, and if you look into their eyes, you can figure it out. Anyway, the arms came in another box. I unboxed those first, which is why they're already out, and I just wanted to taste them before I fit them, because you never know if they're used or not. So this is, she's all dressed up, ready for school. She's a good girl. I'm sure she'll go to school on time every day. Yeah. These are her legs. Unfortunately, she has a little piece of metal sticking out of the back of her leg. I'm turning her over. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Oh my, she's so pretty. Wow. Yeah. What's this? I don't know what's on this CD. It's probably just her drivers or something. Anyway, here she is. We've got her turned over. We're going to take a closer look at her beautiful face. Unfortunately, she's having a little eyelash problem up there. It appears to be. Oh, aren't you beautiful? Such a pretty little daughter. We're going to have such a good time, Orange. Oh, pretty orange, oh, beautiful orange. Orange. Anyway, she's my daughter. We best fit the arms now. Yeah, this is how we fit arms. I should probably speed this along. It's not going to be very exciting. But, her arms are very, they're very, I'm sorry, I'm going to speed this along. Attaching arms, attaching arms, attaching arms, attaching arms, attaching arms, arms, attaching arms. Okay, well, here we have the finished, my beautiful daughter. Okay, Orange, you look very, very pretty, you look absolutely sensational in that wonderful school uniform. You look ready to go to school and to obey me and be a good daughter. And I'm sure that you will. There are not many rules in this house. One is that I should be able to touch you. And look at your eyelash. What have you done? We're going to have to fix that one soon. I don't have any glue right now. I have to make some later, so we'll fix that later. Yeah, you're really, what are you? No. Look, Orange, you're my daughter. You can't do that. So, that's Orange. Who's there? Huh? Why are you typing? What are you doing? Why are you awake? Why aren't you asleep with me? Come back to bed. What is that? It's late. You're my daughter, you do as I say. What have you been writing here? Have you been writing the bad things again? Daddy, I want soda. No! No, you can't have soda. I've told you. Jimmy doesn't like soda. You know Jimmy hates sugar. You know Jimmy hates sugar. You know what he'll think. You know what he'll think when he comes home. There's no soda. You have to go to bed. Okay, you go to sleep now, honey. Everything will be okay. Just close your eyes, okay? Daddy loves you. Daddy really cares about you. Okay? It's okay. You snuggle up. You're so beautiful. What? Ah! Oh my god, no! What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? No. Oh my god. Jimmy. Jimmy's gonna come here. No. Don't you know anything about what Jimmy's going to do to us? You're drinking the soda. You can't have this, okay? None of it. I'm taking it all away. Every last little bit. Okay? Every can. Every little milliliter. Every ounce. It's not yours. Jimmy's gonna get some of it. We gotta get it out of your teeth. It's rotting your teeth. The sugar's inside you. The sugar's inside you. Where are my tools? Where's the right one? Oh god. Jimmy's coming. Jimmy's coming. If Jimmy comes here. Jimmy comes here. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Come on, open your mouth, please. Please open your mouth for Daddy. Come on, open your mouth for Daddy. Open it up. Open it up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah. You want soda? You like soda, huh? Huh? Well, have your soda. Do you like Pepsi? Huh? And Pepsi owns Doritos. I bet you like Doritos too. You're eating modified cornstarch. They don't know. They know what you're thinking in Russia. Why don't you just bring donuts into the house? Oh God, I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me take these away. Let me take these away. I'm sorry. You're so pretty, Orange. You're so beautiful, Orange. Oh, Orange. You're so beautiful. Hello, everyone. Beeblefoxx here. I've been browsing YouTube and I've seen a lot of game and movie reviews, so I decided to create my own. And with the future installment of Grand Theft Auto looming in the future, what better game to give the once over again than GTA 4? As you can see illustrated here, this is a game where violence predominates. You play a character named Nico, who is from somewhere in Eastern Europe, where the hostile movies occur and people are routinely sliced in the eyeballs with the edges of paper for stealing grapes. Slobodan Milosevic. I bought this copy pre-owned, which often works out anywhere between 30 and 60% of the retail price, and the smells in the box stains that come with it are an added bonus. The Xbox dashboard is a lot neater than the PS3. Everything is right where it should be. the PS3 doesn't know where to put things, and you just can't leave it all messy and dirty like a dirty little boy who's been playing in the park in his school uniform and didn't change his clothes, and now he's in trouble. Mother is mad again, Sony. So we start off somewhere random in the streets of New York or whatever. And as you can see, you're fully mobile and able to jump and walk at will, which is it's a really incredible simulation if you're in a wheelchair or medical to a radiator in the basement or anything. And one of the downsides of this being a simulation of New York is that there's a lot of black people around, but if you take the time to do various missions or cheat your way to the top, you can unlock a vast amount of weapons with which to dispose of them. A major benefit of the Xbox version is also the ability to choose your own music. You can simply browse to whatever you wish. Go ahead and stream it from Grandma's old computer in the attic. Oh, phone call.
Nico,
Hello?
I'm thinking we should be playing some darts together. We haven't done this in Liberty City yet.
I like darts. Yeah, let's play darts.
Okay, cousin. We play darts then. Wait 1 hour for me.
We have a date. I'm waiting
Watch out,
for you.
officer. A good thing to do is wander around and find a target and then invent a backstory for him and why he deserves to pay for his sins. Like this guy in front of me. I will call him Jesse and pretend that he's stolen our girlfriend. Jesse, he looks like he has big bushy eyebrows and he's maybe a little Mexican looking or something. He wears glasses. He's always kissing our girlfriend. And he keeps her away from us. So really we're doing the world a favor if we just do something to him. That's just a random story though. These are random photographs of what he would probably look like. I won't show the ones taken with the zoom lens because they're actually really grainy and blurry, and it could be practically anyone getting changed in that window. But he stole our girlfriend, and it's him she's kissing now. And imagine if there were two of her. But if I can't have her, then why should he? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. Nice little map. Little map. Yeah. Come on, Jesse. Come on, Jesse. Huh? What? Huh? Come on. Yeah. Hey. What? Well, why are you hurting me? No. No, I'm doing society a favor. No. This is the right thing to do. You're not doing your job, officer. This is wrong. Oh god, this is all wrong. Now look what you do. Oh my god. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Oh. Hey everybody, Beeblefoxx here. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. Well, I'm cutting off my daughter's legs. It's a long story. I've joined a very special community on the internet, known on the deep web and the other hacker sites where all the cyber bullies hang out, as the fur fag community, but I prefer to call it the Indian spirit community. There you go. My goodness, her hair is really receding in these later years of her life. There we go. I'm sorry, Orange. Anyway, the Indian spirit community, we call it that because We have many of the same values as the Native American Indians who respected and revered and worshipped that hurt Orange. I'm sorry. It has to be done. They respected and revered and worshipped the wolves and all the others of God's blessed creatures. This is kind of tough to cut through right here. I didn't believe you had such a strong backbone, Orange, especially after all those times you gave in to other people and ignored me. Yeah, Orange has stopped talking to me lately. She doesn't really talk a lot, so we're going to reinvent her. She's going to be reborn, aren't you, Orange? You're going to be reborn and you're going to be the daughter that you were always meant to be. The Indian spirit way. This is not fun for me, by the way. I know you guys can see me looking like I'm enjoying myself, sawing away, but this hurts me as much as it hurts Orange. You're going to be reborn, Orange. Your spirit, your mind, your body, they're all going to be new. They're going to be new and they're going to be... Oh God. I'm not sure if I made the right choice. This is Orange right now. Worst. I feel sick and we're still waiting. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry, Orange. Isn't she beautiful? She's a wolf. A spirit wolf. In a beautiful way. I wish I was special. I'm so very special. You're so very special. I'm a queen. I'm a weirdo. What the hell? I don't belong here. We don't belong here, Orange. I don't care if that hurts. I'm going to control you. You have the perfect body now, Orange. Yeah, right. Like you've ever noticed me around. You gotta start noticing me, Orange. Wave to the people. HighBeastForum.com. Storm is your new name, Orange. Storm. Your name is Storm Tickle. Tickle, tickle. Tickle. Tickle, tickle, Storm. Tickle, tickle, Storm. Tickle. Storm.
right there in the back, and
Euphoria, Calvin Klein.
Hey everybody, Beeblefoxx here. Today I'm going to be giving you an instructional. We're going to need some clay and some paint. As you can see, I'm rolling out the clay right now. Today's instructional is how to sell $1 million worth of produce on Etsy or eBay. You can actually make a lot of money from these sites. There's a lot of people who are willing to buy lots of things, so we're going for something a little popular, but a little that's sort of a niche market today, which is Easter Island heads, which you may recognize from SpongeBob, which are also approximately the same dimensions and size and shape as an orifice training item, or which you may know as a butt plug. These are perfectly legal in most nations and states, and actually we're going to make two. We're going to make a large one, which you can see I'm making right now, and you're going to follow me. Yeah, hopefully you're following me right now. And we're going to make a smaller one. The large one is for teen girls. The smaller one is for younger girls, who, of course, that's all legal and perfectly fine. If you, for instance, if you live in Jordan and you are 9 years old, as long as you're married, it's perfectly legal. So please don't send me the nasty, hateful comments again, because whatever. Anyway, I'm going to need a screwdriver for this part. You're going to need one too, or whatever you have that can poke little holes. Perhaps something you have lying around that you need to take outside when you go to the store to stop the children, because they're following you to the store and they're saying, "What are you doing?" And they're asking you questions and they're telling you that you're something that you're not, and they laugh at your mother because your mother's in a wheelchair. Anyhow, you gotta sculpt the nose after you poke the eyes. You gotta sculpt the nose, and as you know, the Easter Island, the creatures, the heads, they have a very large, flat nose, and yeah, it's a very interesting nose. I would certainly not mind having a nose like that. We can shape their heads now. I'm shaping the temples of their heads, which is also the ridges that the user of this will feel inside their rectum, so you've got to remember to keep it nice and smooth. No, not so many jagged edges, or your daughter's going to be very upset with you, which perhaps you like. Alright, well, this is the first one for the teen girl market. This is guaranteed to make you at least a few $100s a piece. And now we're going to go ahead and make the small one. Small one, small one, small one, small one, small one, small one, small one. We're speeding this one up because, you know, that there's no point in me wasting time. Now we have them both. As you see, the large one is a lot thicker and bigger than the young girl size version. These also double as excellent pendants, and we're actually going to enchant them later, which I'll be showing you how to do that, so they will have beautiful, beautiful powers. Okay, what you're seeing here is the result of a little burning in the oven. I left them in there for a little too long, and as you can see, they're certainly solid, but this one, yeah, perhaps you've heard the story that black people were created by a burning in God's oven, and there's no smoke without fire, and there was certainly fire and smoke in my oven today, so here we go. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and paint our children, our Easter, our Easter Island heads, our plugs, our orifice training units. You'll need black, and you're also going to need white. Alternatively, you can just use gray, but I prefer to mix my own gray because, you know, it's like, do you buy tomatoes or do you buy organic tomatoes? Because they're redder, they're a deeper red. You know, you grow your own tomatoes, do you? Because if you do, it's better, isn't it? Because that's what they say. So I'm going to paint the nose now, and this is going to take a while, so we're going to speed on through this too. Speedy painting, speedy painting, speedy painting, speedy painting, speedy painting. I'm sorry, this is wasting your time, I'm very sorry. We're just going to speed on through this. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're also going to speed paint the toddler version, or the young girl pendant version for wearing. Speedy. Yeah, we're going fast now. This is faster, much faster. Let's go fast. Let's go faster. Okay, alright. Well, now we're fully painted, and it's actually dried. I've left it to dry. You might want to leave it to dry for, you know, a little while. Now we're measuring it. The large one is approximately 3.5 inches long. It's a lot thicker than and longer than the small one, which is about just over 2 inches long, which will, if you have a small tight butt or a small neck, that one will fit wonderfully and look beautiful. Now onto the enchantment. For this, you're going to need to find an open grave. I found this one, which a body had recently been exhumed from for various testing, but they won't find anything. Okay, and you gotta rub the nose and you gotta tap the head on the rim of the grave. Alright, well that's the first enchantment stage. And now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna find some sticks, and we're gonna build ourselves a pentagram. Alright, well here's the pentagram. It's a rough little one. I couldn't quite find the appropriate size sticks, but that doesn't matter. We're now going to walk around it clockwise 3 or 4 times just to enforce the energy circle so that the plugs absorb the souls, the positive souls of the people in the ground below. You just got to make sure they're actually good people and you don't end up with an evil plug, because you just don't want an evil plug. They're not going to sell well. They're actually going to be returned a lot. Okay, so this is how we do it. And alright, now we're going to take them home. Okay, this is how it works as a pendant or necklace. It'll bring you lots of good luck, and the spirits that you cast inside of them at the graveyard will be watching over you. And they will take care of you in life. Okay, now I'm just going to show you that it is actually a functional item, and it works perfectly. So we're going to need this vagina, or butt, and we're going to need some lubricant, and yeah, that's what we're going to need right now. Just sit down here, sit down over here. Okay. Okay. Now I've turned this inside out because I'm not sure that the actual women's parts are legal for viewing on YouTube. So as you can see, it's just an inside out piece of vinyl or whatever right now. Trying to shove it in this tube, 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 trying, but I'm afraid that didn't work. That was actually a terrible idea. But we're not going to use the tube today. I'm just going to lube up the Easter Island head And this is what you should be doing right now, just so you can test your own. But you don't actually have to use a fake orifice. You can actually use your own, or that your children, or your family members, your sisters, your mom. Perhaps you have a grandma who is sleeping a lot lately, or somebody on sleeping pills in your household. I'm just going to show you how easily this will actually slide in. So it is a functional product. It's a lot better than some things that are made in America and don't actually work. You know, this is like it's made in Japan, and it fully works. As you can see, we're going to slide it in right here, and it's just going to pop right in. Oh yes, that's perfect. That slid right in. Oh, that slid right in. Ooh. And it slips out, and it slips in. Out, and in. Ooh, out, and in. Now there's a good girl. There's a good little girl. Isn't that good? Isn't that nice? Just imagine how that's going to feel to the purchaser. That's what they want to see. So this is it, completed, enchanted, or cursed, and working perfectly. Okay, my grandpa helped me with this little bit. We're just gonna go through what we did. Okay, we made it. We made the face. You gotta put the face on. So we rolled it in clay. We put the face on. We poked the eyes in. Making the face is actually a very intricate process. You've got to be very careful. As I said before, the ridges can actually tear your rectum or hurt wherever you decide to put this trainer / pendant, and so you gotta be very careful when you're designing the face. Thank you, Grandpa. Next, we baked it. As you can see, we're a little too brown, but that's what you get. And we painted it. Okay, here we are painting it again. This is just a quick guide so you can remember what we did and you can learn. Next up, we enchanted it at an open grave pit, and then we worked around it, and that's it done. You can actually sell it online, and mine's for sale online right now. So check it out. Okay, first things first, you're gonna need yourself some used feminine hygiene products. You can find these like I did in ladies' bathrooms. This is my landlady's bathroom right here, and as you can see, she has an almost fresh hygiene product, and it's perfect. It's been used. The juices are still moist, and they'll juice up really well with the water we're going to mix it in. I also found this Q-tip, which is highly helpful for gathering the salt crystals, which I'll be showing you later. Okay, next you're going to need some ashes of the essence of a woman. And to create those, we need pictures and things that represent and remind you of women. As you know, women are highly evil, manipulative. They're just all around bad a lot of the time. You can't include all the good parts in your hormones. You need the real essence of a lying, ungrateful woman. A woman, you know, who will say, "Oh, you adopted me and then you raped me," when in fact you adopted her and you offered her unconditional love. And you were just trying to love her. It doesn't matter, you know, whether you did or you didn't, because in the law's eyes you did. Because women are fantasists, but everybody knows that, but they get away with it. And they're liars. They're just liars. So you gotta burn this. You gotta burn this to get the real spiritual essence of what it is to be a woman. Now, it doesn't have to be anyone you know, but you could, for example, use pictures of a lying, cheating whore who said that she really liked you, and then she gets engaged to some other guy. You know? Well, what does he have that you don't have? What does he have that you don't have? I don't know. But apparently, he's better at something. But no. And then they block you on Skype, or they tell their friends these things about you, like, oh, it's fairy tale fantasy stories that women tell. Oh, you know, he comes to my house at night and he draws on my door, like writes things. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Nobody would do that. So the essence of a woman is in the ashes, and it's very important part of the ingredients. I sure wish this would burn faster so we could get those ashes quicker. Just burn. Come on. You see, photographic paper doesn't burn very well. We're gonna have to help it along here. Just light it in a few more places. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be anyone, you know, just a typical lying whore of a woman. Just, you can't just take the good parts for your hormones. You have to absorb what it is to be a woman so that you can be a beautiful mystical creature when you take these hormones. You know, it's all part of being female. I really think we burned these enough now. We have enough ashes. I just wish they'd burn. It's smoky. Don't inhale the smoke, okay? It's actually very carcinogenic as woman smoke. Probably. Now we got a couple of the more important ingredients. It's time to boil the kettle. Boil that water until it is very hot. Hot enough to burn yourself. But don't burn yourself. Okay? So what you want to do now is you want to take the pad that you got from your landlady's bathroom or your sister or wherever, and you dip it in to a glass of hot water, and you make sure all that blood soaks up into the water, and it's just like tea. It's just like making tea, and it works great.
Have you seen that fucking rubbish she's found out back? I'm going to take a photo again.
And you can make your tea like this. You can make your tea.
It wouldn't surprise me if they took the fucking bin themselves and said it was soaked as an excuse not to fucking put rubbish in anything.
It's not tea. I'm getting a little confused. My landlady's distracting me.
On the other side of my fence. It's a nice door when I open my back door.
My landlady is British and she's very angry. You want to squeeze out the blood out of your landlady's feminine hygiene products, and you get a whole...
Bring people back here, decent people. If you saw that, we'd think you lived in a right slummy one. Yeah.
You get a whole
No need for it. Stop fucking bins. Fucking use them.
you get a whole watery jug full of her hygiene product extract. Okay. Next you're going to want to take a soda, but it has to be a diet soda with no calories. That's the kind that ladies drink. That's very important. It should also be a very small petite can. The kind of can you can use if you want to, like, I mean, let's just say you wanted to send a picture of your genitals to somebody, and people, they often compare their genitals to soda cans. That actually works very well with a petite can. It makes your genitals look a lot larger, if you weren't so gifted, you just need a couple of drops from there, and that should be fine. But remember, no calories. Lady soda is very important, very integral to the recipe. At this point in the video, I neglected to tell you to put hair in the recipe. Hair is very important, female hair, which you can find, as you can see in the little inlay here, on the bus or on a train or anywhere you're sitting behind a woman. Women's locks hold great power, and they are an important part of the recipe. Now we apply the salt. Salt enables the mixture to crystallize or saltize. It makes it a little more solid, so you can mix it up, and this is what will form the real base foundation of your hormones, your hormone powder, which you will be inserting into the capsules later in the video. Now we add the ashes of the woman, femininity ashes, to the mixture, which, as you can see, is very salty. And just pour it right in here. Here we go. Floating around now like little bits of black darkness. The black darkness of the woman's soul and being. Stirring around. And the woman's feminine hygiene liquid broth. It's at this point you're going to need some female panties. I found mine in my sister's cabinet, or panty drawer, if you will. You're going to need ones that have female discharge on the inside of the crotch, so that you can pick it off. It looks just like this. It's very, if it's fresh, it may be soft, and if not, it may be dry and flaky and powdery. This is particular discharge is flaky and powdery, and as you can see, I'm just peeling it off and pouring it into the mixture, which is what you're going to want to do. No problem there. As long as you can find some female panties, you should be absolutely fine for this part of the video. Amoxicillin is next. You can get it from anywhere as long as you have a prescription, or if you don't have a prescription, you can order it from Mexico, which is what I did here, which is why it says amoxicillina, which is Spanish for amoxicillin. It's pretty much the same thing, and the reason you need this is so that, one, you have a special capsule once you've emptied it that you can put your actual hormone powder inside of, and two, amoxicillin is an antibiotic, and you may find that some things on the used female hygiene product that you recovered from the trash were not particularly savory and may cause you to projectile vomit or be otherwise ill. Since we don't want that, and I'm very responsible with my teachings, I do encourage you to use an antibiotic such as amoxicillin in your hormone mix. Now you're going to want to use a pair of tights that have been used or worn before. You can do the sniff test if you're not sure. This is shown here in this inlay. And once you've done the sniff test and you're sure, you want to just do what I do and stretch it over and then pour it out. And we use this to filter out all the badness. So now you have a juicy drink, perhaps, that you could drink right now. Tastes great. I've tried it myself. But what we really want to do in this video is teach you how to make the hormone tablets or capsules. So what we're going to do is find that Q-tip we recovered earlier, and we're going to put it in here. And if you just leave this whole thing to evaporate on your window or somewhere warm in front of the fire, you'll find that it will gather crystals after a little while when the liquid evaporates. We're a few days later now, and as you can see, I have the crystals. All the water, all the liquid evaporated, and I have pure feminine crystals. I'm going to put them in the small little capsule, which previously was home to my amoxicillin, and now it's home to the stuff that's going to turn you into a beautiful woman. A beautiful, mystical, perfect woman. So this is pretty much the end, and this is the product you're left with. All you got to do is swallow that down. I recommend 3 times a day, and it's perfect. Hey guys, Beeblefoxx here. Today I'm going to show you how to get a date. This is me, my shadow. This is how to get a date. I saw this girl walking. I'm just going to stand here a second. Her dog is not around at the moment, so I'm going to approach her the way that you should if you want a date. Okay, here we go. Ma'am? You gotta crouch low like they do in the military. That's what girls like, real manly military men. Ma'am? Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am. I want to touch you. I really like to touch you. Ma'am! Oh God.